Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. Today's a pop-up live, and I'm just going to be finishing off a blanket, knitting, and chatting with you guys. I'm showing you where I left off on my daughter's cardigan. So I'm just going to give people some time to come in. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Everybody's watching behind the bushes. Welcome, and those who are watching the replay of this live video. All right. So this is the blanket I'm finally finishing. Knit blanket. Just playing around with different knit stitches. It came out pretty nice. Pretty nice. Very long. I don't know how many inches, but in the future I will tell you. It's a good blanket for like if you wanna cover the baby. The baby's in the stroller in the car seat. But this is it right here. I don't know if you guys remember this one. This one right here. Yeah, it's taking me a while to finish it. Finally, I am casting off right now with this beautiful knit blanket. And I'm not sure if this is working. I hope it is. Hope it's working. I'm just going to wait around and see if anybody shows up. It says I'm live, so it says I am live, so hopefully it's working. Well, I'm trying to cast off with this little bit of yarn I have left, but let me see. I'm on my phone. No, guess. I just want to see the chat room. I want to see if everybody could hear me. It looks a little different, this StreamYard. All right. Well, I'll figure it out. So I am casting off this beautiful baby, very soft blanket. I still gotta do all these stitches over here on this side. And yeah, like I said, I don't have a lot of this yarn left. I actually used every bit of this yarn. This is what's left out of this one cake. Out of this one cake of this I have it in my YouTube channel because this is the last yarn bought of this cake. Miss Karen, I think baby cake. But anyways, I did a lot of different stitches that I learned, and some of it I learned the stitches while I was knitting this blanket, to be honest. But it turned out beautiful. This is the right side of the blanket. But I think I'm not finished yet. Once I cast off, I think I'm going to cast back on to make a border. Yeah, so I'm going to cast off and then I'm going to cast back on probably if I could find a yarn similar to this one, because like I said, I used every bit of this yarn, like every bit of this yarn. There's probably like 30 inches left of this yarn. This is it. So I would have to find, and this says a 4-weight, but it's actually a very light 4. And so I have to find a yarn that I have in my stash that is the same weight to make a border. So I already finished the length. Now I just want to probably finish off with a border going all the way around. So we will see how that's going to work. But the casting off is very easy. The first time I picked up knitting needles or crochet in a few days. I've been very busy and I had some time today to work on this so I could just move on to the next baby blanket. So this is what I finished casting off this much already. Yeah. So let's see. Let's see while I'm here on this live if I'm gonna have enough yarn to finish casting off all the way around to the other end. I had a lot of fun. Lots of fun knitting this blanket. This beautiful blanket. Once I'm done with the border, I will take a picture of it and put it in my social medias and the community posts here on YouTube. Well, I hope everybody's doing well. Hope you guys had a great, wonderful weekend and had some great weather. We have been having some very good weather during the day. Oh, the other day, I think it was yesterday, it was 60, 62 degrees. I think it's been about 2 nights we haven't slept with the heater on. But it's been raining for 2 days here. So even though it was raining, it was still a beautiful day. I was out today just with this sweater on and beautiful day. But it's been raining for 2 days and it stopped now. Stopped today. Um in the afternoon. So which is great for, we need the rain anyways, and it's great for the garden. Let me take the stitch marker out of here since I don't need it anymore, since I am casting off. And then I'll show you where I am with my daughter's cardigan. She just tried it on before I came on. Then wanted to make sure that she was happy with the sleeves, so I could continue working with the sleeve, finish that arm off, which I just wanted to make sure because I was decreasing and making sure that it fit her well and that she liked it the way it looked. So she's happy with it. So now I'm going to finish that sleeve. And continuing the other sleeve. Well, it's been a great weekend. I've been home this weekend, visiting my other daughter during the day. Um, it's a miracle I'm doing this without extra lighting. Because I have extra lighting, but I didn't turn it on because it would be too bright. It would be too bright for the video. I already had it on earlier. So it would be too bright. But I'm doing well without the lighting, you know. So, when you're casting off, you want to make sure that you don't mess up. Yes, I'm so happy I can move on to a new blanket. And I'm finishing a blanket. But I'm going to first steam this blanket and see if maybe I don't have to do a border. And take it from there. Yeah. This was an experiment blanket because like I was saying, I just did a lot of different knitting stitches and I learned how to do some of these stitches like like I said while I was looking them up while I was making this baby blanket. It's perfect timing for spring around the corner. This has these beautiful spring colors, so somebody will enjoy it. Somebody's baby will enjoy it. Having water today. I'm on my ninth day, number 9, that I have not drank coffee, just herbal teas and my water. Yes, thank the Lord. I give God all the glory and the honor. I am doing well without not drinking coffee right now. I'm very surprised how strong I am from not, you know, having temptation to make a pop. And ever since I stopped the coffee and I've been drinking herbal teas, my health has been, my body's been feeling better. So I love coffee, but it doesn't love me. I do want to apologize. The other day I made a live video on, not on StreamYard, it was on the YouTube live. And it turned me off in the middle of the live. I was in 30 something minutes. I'm like, okay, well, I was gonna get off anyways. But then when I went to check the video, it was so many, it was say, it's weird. It was say on the video that is 30 something minute video, but then when you click on it, it only played for like 19 seconds. It's just like the line just, just went across really fast on my video. And I'm like, oh, I can't keep this here. So I took it off. I mean, I tried to see what was wrong with it. I would, and it just kept doing it. I'm like, oh man, what is going on? What's up with this? So yeah, so now I went on StreamYard today. Yes, so playing yarn chicken here with this yarn because it's the last juice of it. The last. So hopefully I'll have enough to cast off. We will see. But I hope you guys are doing well. And spring is around the corner. Oh, I'm loving springs around the corner. Yes. I cannot wait. Yeah, and I already started working more on my garden. I already did the carrots before the rain came. I knew the rain was coming, so I went outside to my garden and I planted and the purple carrots and some and sugar peas, something like that. I think I did like 30 of those. And got some flowers going and some broccoli and cabbage and all that good stuff. I still not done. I have a lot more to do, which I will be doing that tomorrow because it's not going to rain tomorrow. It's going to be sunny, so it's a good thing. I could be out in my garden and putting stuff out. So yeah, I meant to come in and tell you about that video because I know when some of you guys watched it. It said 10 views and I was like, oh, before I even put it in private, I was like, oh my goodness, what the spaghetti and meatballs going on here? So yeah, I'm going to show you in that video. I showed you where I was with my cardigan and that live. And this live, I'm going to show you both of our cardigans, my daughter's and mine's. And then I'm just thinking about the next projects besides a baby blanket. Once I'm done with a baby blanket, I always want to start another baby blanket, just want to start another baby blanket. Hey, Outlaw, how you doing? It's been a minute I seen you. How you been? Well, I haven't seen you here, but I know you were at somebody's live. I was there too. But I was hiding behind the bushes because I was not feeling well. Hope all is well with you, Mr. Outlaw. How are you? How you doing today? I'm sorry, cannot say that I have had a purple carrot. Yes, they're full of antioxidant. The purple one's my first time I'm planting them. Yes, and the thing is with those, from what I heard, because like I said, it's my first time planting it. Other people say it's purple, but when you cut it, it's orange in the inside. So we'll see. Or when you boil it, it turns back. It's just orange. So I don't know. We will see when I harvest them. and we will see how it turned out. But I'm doing both. I'm doing the regular carrots and the purple ones. They do have a rainbow one too. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about those, but the purple, any vegetables that you get that you buy that are like cabbages. They got regular cabbage, and then they got the green cabbage, then they got the purple cabbage. All the purple ones are higher in antioxidant than the regular ones. So always remember that. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna be busy this year with that garden. I'm waiting. I was waiting for the rain to stop. Hopefully this week I'm going to be putting up my greenhouse, and I will be making those video in my second channel, CT Valley Girl Garden. I will put that, if anybody's interested, I will put the link to that channel in the comment section of this live video when it loads up. So I have no uh oh, that's good, you're doing okay. What you been up to? Like, it's been a while. Oh, look, I think I'm gonna have enough. Hey, let's see where I'm at. Oh, we will see. Let's hope so, because I don't, this is the last of this yarn. I'm so glad I used every inch of it. I had fun making this blanket. I had a lot of fun. I love making baby blankets, among other things. But one of the things that I was big with me making at, in the beginning of my crochet years was baby blankets, scarves, and hats and stuff. But I enjoy making blankets. I enjoy making blankets very much for people. I only made 2 blankets for myself. The Yeah, that's all I made myself. And I made blankets for everybody over the years. And I only made me 2 blankets, one knit and one crochet. Hold on a second. You're not feeling good sometimes? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Although fur babies keep me. Oh yeah, you have fur babies. Well, that's awesome. Animals are always great to have, because um I think God had a great idea when there was a reason why he created the animals first and then the humans. And it was so that we would have they would be our companions, you know. And because at first when the Garden Eden was they didn't eat animals yet. So yeah, my uh, my daughter has a new kitten, and I enjoy the kitten very much. I have shared it in this kitten in this channel, but I have to show him again because I had deleted that video. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, but sometimes the videos are not coming out very good. But we will see with this live video. Hopefully it will turn out good. Um, yeah, he is something else, that kitten. Very smart, but his name is Jordan. They named him Jordan. My grandson picked that name. Named him Jordan, right after, name after Michael Jordan, a basketball uh retired basketball player. Yeah. Anyways, his name is Jordan, and he's already familiar with his name. And I said you should have named him Dr. Jekyll and Hyde, because he could be very sweet and then he could be very nasty where he wants to bite you. Oh boy, but we're training him. But then he wants to cuddle with you. He wants to sleep on you. He wants you to pet him. He wants you to rub him. You know what I mean? So I said, man, make up your mind, kitty. But I don't put up with it though, because I be very nice to him. But when he starts acting like that, I put him down and I train him too. I'd be like, no, 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 no biting. You better be nice. You want me to be nice to you, okay? You be nice. I'll bring you treats. But he's very smart, very curious cat. Cats are curious. Uh-oh. Woo, I'm at the end of the row, though. I think I'll make it. I'm at the end of the row right here. Ooh, I'm excited to be casting off on this blanket. I'm trying to catch up to get my stuff done. I got another blanket I gotta finish. But that's a graph blanket. And yeah, that one's a lot of fun. But like I said, I've been very busy lately, very busy with life and family. I'm getting too close. I think I'm running out. Nice, please. I hope I make it. Oh gosh. I'm having a hard time seeing this purple. Okay. I was doing good when it was all white. All right. I got one, two, three, four more after this one. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, guys. Oh gosh, I hope so. Because if not, I have to go find. I'm gonna make it. It's only three more left. Oh, I never did this before where I'm at the end. I took a chance of doing one more row, knitting one more row, and then I said, I think if I knit one more row, I'll have enough to cast off, you know? And here I am, battling it right now. Let me see. I never do this. I always make sure I have enough yarn before I finish a blanket. Before I'm gonna finish off a blanket, make sure that I'm not playing yarn chicken here. Oh, guys, I think I'm gonna make tight, but I think I'm gonna make it. It's a close call. Yes, I'm on the last one. Oh, I made it. I made it. Let me see. I made it. Yay. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, now I have to bring this one. Mm, hold on. The last one, because this is such a thin. I'm casting it off. I'm using a number 5. Usually I don't use 5 for blankets. I use 6 and up. But because this yarn, it was a little deceiving saying that it was a 4 medium weight. It's a little lighter on that area. All right, let's see. Yay. Now I need my crochet hook to slip this off. So I took it off. That means I did it, guys. I did it. Yay. All right. One baby blanket down. I gotta first steam it. Let me get a hook to see if I need to do a border or not, you know. I can move on to the next one. All right, so this was good. This was exciting. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna sew that in later. But there you go. Nice. Cast off this blanket. Beautiful different stitches. Feels good to be able to finish a project. Feels really good. I still got to sew in that loose end, but still, it feels really good that I'm like, okay. Now you guys be like me. So this is beautiful baby blanket. Very soft, this yarn. So, yep. So let me show you where I'm at with my daughter's cardigan. Thank you for being here so much. If you're still here, Mr. Outlaw, if you're still here. All right, so this is my daughter's cardigan. And she just tried it on. So let me tell you what I have to do next. So I made this sleeve halfway because I want it. The sleeve is up to her elbow, but we're gonna make a long sleeve. It's just I wanted to see for her to try it on before I continue, which I did. So here we are. So what happened was I wanted her to try, it's the other arm. What happened was when I got to her elbow, when I did from here to here was double crochet. Then as I decreases, I did numbers a row of half a double, and then now I'm on the single crochet. But then I stopped on about 10 rows because I wanted her to try it on to see if she liked it that way, or if she wants it to the arm to still be a little baggy here at this end. And then so what I got to do is 5 inches from this, and then once I'm done 5 inches, I do 2-inch cuff for her. So she liked it. So far it's a little too cropped. So this is the raglan um the raglan pattern I did with the crocheting. And so I do have to do a couple about 3 or 4 inches on the bottom for her. And then we'll be done. I'm halfway through both sleeves, and then we will be done with this. Yeah, very soft yarn, very soft. I like when I make, these kind of the cardigans and stuff, especially. I like for people to try it on because I like to crochet in it by the fit, unless, somebody just says do a big large one or whatever. Um, and then this one is mine. I'm gonna show you because the live that I was on, I showed it, but like I said, it just YouTube just turned me off. It just stopped my video. I mean, I don't know what happened. I didn't touch anything or anything like that, any buttons or anything. But anyways, it's been in this bag. It's a little wrinkle, but it's um been in my project bag here. And I have my green yarn here that I'm using this one right now for it, which is the one I shared with you guys before, which is Mainstay. But mine is finished the sleeves. I'm done with the sleeves for mine. I even did the last 2 rows single crochet, so I just gotta sew in the loose end. But the sleeve is done for me, and that's it right there. And uh the the length is also done for me. So it's cropped where I want it to be, and now I just have to do the neck and this section here, because I wanted to finish the bottom first. I wanted to finish the length first, so then now I could go up back and forth like this to finish this off, and then do the neck part. And that's all she wrote. I'll be done with that fairly fast. The only thing I don't like about this cardigan, I do love the raglan and the way it came out. I love the stitches. This is all double crochet except the bottom of the very last 2 row of the sleeves. And then I did 1 row back post, double crochet, 1 row front post. And then it just gave me this lovely little lovely uh texture there. I don't know if you guys could see it, but it gave me this lovely texture there. The only thing is that I should have bought, this is the same yarn, it's just a different lot number. So I should have bought all the yarns and the same time that I needed for this cardigan. So I ran out of yarn. I went to Walmart, and I even brought with me some of this yarn, what I left over from the other one, to match it with the one with Walmart. And it was the same color, but when I got home and I started working with it, you could tell. Let me see if I turn on this light. Hold on a second, guys. It might be bright. You could tell that it's I don't know if it's gonna pick it up, but you could tell that it's just a tap lighter than the other yarn, just a tap lighter. But I did not want to start all over and play around with the yarn. I wasn't trying to do that. This is for me, so I really don't care. It doesn't bother me. But when I'm done with it, I will show it to you guys off, and when I take pictures outside on a beautiful sunny day, so you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. Yeah, so those are the 2 finally projects that I have It's just been, I think I started this about 4 or 5 months ago, and I haven't got it done yet, both of ours, because I was working on hats, lots of hats. So that kind of, then I had to, help out with my daughter and all this other stuff, and life and everything got in the way of my crochet and knitting hobby. Hey, Butterell, how are you, Dorita? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, Daphne, welcome in. Everybody that's coming in. Rudy. Let me catch up with the chat. I don't have another device to check pretty soon. We are going to, I did find a charger for my laptop. So I'll be able to read the chat, record from there and read the chat from my phone. But I'm on my phone, the only working device I have to make videos right now. Let me see what, is your name Junior? Is your name Junior? Mr. Outlaw Creative. Is your name Junior? I'm trying to remember, what was your first name? Yeah, I have all canine dogs. My fur babies act like that. They don't completely like cats. Bark at them, and Mandy never been around cats until I started walking her to that house, and she still scares them. Oh yeah. I understand. Let's see. Elaine, there's trouble. What size hook you use for the sweater? Oh, 6. I always use a 6 for my cardigans because you want a good drape. It depends on the yarn. This is a 4 medium weight, a true to its weight, number 4. And so I use a 6. It all depends. It depends how I want it to look, but I never do a cardigan number 5 unless anything below 6. Unless the yarn is like a light 3, a DK yarn. You know what I mean? A different a lighter yarn. But for 4, I do a 6. Yeah. Even for my daughter's cardigan, it's a 6. Hers is a 6 too. Because you don't want your project to be stiff. You want it to give it a nice drape, like, like this, nice drapey, even though you're going to probably block it or whatever, but still, you want to take that chance. And let's see what kind of trouble I have. Let's see here. Hey, Awilda, how are you? How you doing? How you doing, Awilda? God bless everyone. Oh, Junior. See, I remember, and it's been a very long time you've been here. I mean, I don't know, you've been, watching behind the bushes, probably, but since we, it's been a long time since we chat in my chat room, and I remember I was like, I know his name's Junior. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let me go back to that. Thank you guys. Let's see what's going on here. All right. So, all right, Rudy, I don't think anybody wants to answer any of your questions right now. But thank you for, being here. Let's see. Yes. Okay, that's good to hear everybody's doing well. What are you guys working on? I want to work on some spring stuff. I have some ideas. I have not been to Joann's. I have not been to my Joann's, but I wanted to stop by to get my hand on some of that big twist yarn before they close my store, because that yarn, you're never going to find it again. It's Joann's brand, and nobody's going to be making a big twist. So I know some people love big twist, some people don't, but they have a large line of big twist yarn. And there's some other big twists there that I had never bought before, and I would like to go try it out. Hopefully my store is still up and running. So definitely I'm going to give them a call before I go head out there, because it's about 40 minutes from my house, but about 18 minutes from my other daughter's house. So yeah, it's not so bad. Everybody saying hi to each other. So Daphne, what you working on, girl? Because I know you're always working on making something beautiful. Dorita, anyway, I'll email you. I had you in my mind today, but I'll email you this week. Hopefully tomorrow. Just saying hi to each other. Yeah, so that's what I'm working on. Now I could start. I don't know for those coming in. I finished this blanket right here on this live. I've passed off. I don't know, you guys remember this blanket. It's been a very long time. And I finished it, a baby blanket. It's a knit blanket, all these stitches. And I'm going to block it to see if I need to do a border or not. If I had to do a border, I had to pick up stitches. So that means I will have to get a yarn that's this weight, and I take my needle and I start picking up stitches right through the project and put it on the needle to continue working on the border. To continue working on the border. I've never done that before, but was working on, which I had to finish. I know how to pick up stitches because I was working on a emotional support chicken, a knit chicken. And in that pattern, you do have to pick up stitches and stuff like that. So it's kind of fun. And it's very fun. Let's see here. So how's the weather for everybody? It's been beautiful here in Connecticut. It's been really nice every day, except for these 2 days that it rained. But the weather-wise, it's been we just got high 62 yesterday. I'm loving it because I've been giving my uh my heater a break. And trying to see how much I think this year I'm paying less than last year, because I've been, when my daughter's not here and I'm alone, I bring that heater down. I be layering up. I'm like, I ain't trying to give these people my money. They just, they put up the electricity went up a lot here in Connecticut. A lot of people complain about it. But let me work on this a little bit while we chat on my daughter's cardigan. Work on the sleeve. So what's new with you guys? Yeah, so now I'm doing, like, I'm down to the single crochets here. I'm doing up to 5 inches of that. And then I'll do the, I mean, for myself, my daughter likes it because I asked her, I could just keep going double crochet. I mean, half a double until I get to the cuff, and I just decrease. But she said no, she likes it like this because it's a little different from here to right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on a second. Bright light. I don't know if you guys can see that. So this is one of the sleeves. So this is how it looks. Then I start decreasing, decreasing, decreasing. And that's right here. It's just 5 inches before the cuff. Beautiful soft yarn was gifted to me. Thank you so much. Mary gifted this to me so I could make this sweater for my daughter. And I'm finally going to finish it. You know, the thing about cardigans is that when you start one, you're like, man, I want to make another one. Are you guys like that? You just want to make another one? Yeah. So I think I've been going, I go through my yarn stash. I got to start looking for some of my cotton yarns that I had bought at it's not the it's a cotton from Hobby Lobby. Um, it's called something wheel. I don't have it in front of me, but it's actually the type of cotton that you can make garments and stuff. So that I'm looking for those, and so I could start working on something for springtime because it's getting warm out there. I don't even want to wear. I had this hat on, and I was still it was warm, and this hat is it's the V stitch, which it has holes in it. See the V stitch hat. It's a lace hat, and I was still hot with it. That's how nice it was outside. It's nice to take a drive with your windows open now and open the house windows, open the door, let some air come in, air out the house, after you were indoors, everything all closed up because of the winter. You just want to air out your house, do some spring cleaning. Yes, let in some fresh air. Yeah, so I hear. Well, I saw it on Google. They were showing they have a little and they have it on YouTube. They have a small fast little clip commercial about the sales at Joann's, and they keep saying that they have to get rid of everything. So the yarn is still on 25%, guys. Like a lot of people are disappointed with that. I mean, if you are liquidating, if you are going out of business, why are you still keeping the yarn at 25%? And some of the other stuff they're on sales 40%, 50%, you know? The yarn's still at 25. I was hoping that by the time I got some extra money that I was going to go up there and get me some big twist yarn that it would go at least to 40%, 30% at least. But they've been stuck on 25% for months. And let's see, they might bring it down because they said everything must go. Well, bring down your prices, Joann. I'm so sad Joann's closed. I am. I don't know. I think it hit me harder than I expected it. And like, because I love that store. I love the store. I love just not just yarn. I just love walking around and looking at all the crafty stuff they have, you know, and fabric and stuff. I got a daughter who likes draw. I used to paint. I still like painting, but yeah, I'm a little taken back by that. But you know, hopefully the other stores are not going to suffer. Uh, oh man, all this stuff because inflation and things. Yeah, I was not going to buy yarn this year. I wasn't, but I'm only doing it because they're closing. I won't find that big twist. Any other yarn near those other brands, I could find that in other yarn or crafty websites. I don't have to worry about that. I could just buy that another day, like Lion Brand and Red Heart Super Saver and all the other yarns. Um, but not Big Twist. You won't be able to find that. Yep. So that's what's new with me. I'm just thanking the Lord. Wake up every morning, and I've been a very busy, busy person. I have been, yeah, I've been busy. And now I'm going to be busier with the garden and everything else. But I enjoy the garden. It's hard work, but I enjoy it very much. This year I'm doing everything on time. I'm writing everything down. When did I start this seed and when do I have to harvest it? I was looking at I have this big container that has these plastic little containers in it, and it's full of my seeds. one whole section is, all those containers are full of seeds. And I was just checking it out today, like, okay, what am I gonna do tomorrow? And I want to get more. I want to be do better every year with my yarn. I want to do better this year than what I did last year. And I think one of the things where I'm going to do better is that if my daughter doesn't take it seriously with watering the garden at her house, I won't be able to do that. I won't be able to start a garden at her house because uh a lot of stuff died because they didn't water it. So uh it's a lot of hard work, money, you spend time, and then, you know, over here at my house, I'll be right here. I'll be able to control everything. Yeah. Trying to save money somewhere, you know. If you grows your stuff, you save money. All the food you're growing, you don't have to buy at the grocery store, so you're going to save more money. That way you could spend your money on other things that you need to buy, like for instance, like very expensive eggs. I have not bought eggs in, I cannot tell you how long, maybe a month, maybe going on a month. I have not bought eggs because I refuse to pay those ridiculous prices. You know, in Connecticut and some of the towns in Connecticut and a lot of towns in Connecticut, you're allowed to have chickens in your backyard. And you in some areas you're allowed to have a rooster. In some areas they don't let you have a rooster. But man, those people that are lucky that they could just have a chicken in their backyard, they better start. Yeah, because I don't know what's going on with the eggs. They're talking about a flu and everything, but I don't know. I don't know how much I'm gonna believe that. That's what they said in 2022, I think it was, and the same flu. So I don't know, what's it called, avian or something like that flu. Um, but you know what's so funny that Big Y didn't have they were the first one to put up a sign when I shared that with you guys, and I shared that in my second channel to say egg shortage, temporary egg shortage due to the chicken flu, whatever that flu is, right? And so they were not getting eggs in for a month. And then I went there a few days ago. Their freezers are full of eggs, but I think that they're running out. I think I read an article how President Trump is trying to um trade for some eggs. I don't know if it was the UK, but it's from a different country for America. Now, when I read that, I was like, oh my gosh, this is why I do gardening, because look what's going on. We have to ask for eggs for another country. Another thing is, if they're not gonna have uh they're gonna have a shortage of eggs, they're gonna have a shortage of what? Chicken. So y'all better start stocking up on that while they still have it. Get y'all, I don't know, extra freezer or something. Because when I read that he is working on it, I was like, is that serious? Wow. Yeah. I could go without eating eggs. I sure can. I love them though. I love my eggs, but I don't love them so much where I gotta pay like $12 for a dozen. I don't love them that much. I love my money more. I'll replace that protein with another protein. Yeah. Oh, guys. I shared it on Facebook for those who follow me on Facebook. Did you know that It's incredible. It's incredible what goes on in America. Did you know that there is um a building that's owned by China in California? They're investigating right now. You guys probably heard about this. And something was the reason that they found out something was fishy about that building is because I don't know if they caught it with a drone or a helicopter saw it. I don't know what the whole story was, but there was something suspicious that they saw outside. And so they did an investigation. They started an investigation now, but um, you know what happened with the big C, right? And they keep saying that it was from over there. Was something like that with other viruses in that building. But the good thing is that it was caught, that somebody saw it and reported it, and they're investigating. Now, why would China own a building, and why would you sell land to China? Oh, they don't like us. And to have them build a lab, it's a lab, it's a lab. Pathogens they had in there, different, very dangerous ones. I hope they shut it down. I hope they shut it down. But isn't that something? Isn't that something? Y'all think about that. It's in California, and I'm not surprised. This is in California. Not a lot of stuff happens there, but not everybody is. Uh, they probably didn't know, because they are sneaky. Um, what they were doing, but what they wanted it for. That is that's a security problem. That is also a hazard. It's hazardous health problem for us. If they let any of that loose. Look into it. It's already floating around. It's in floating around already. It's actually in the news. That's how they show the building and everything. I'm just sharing it to give you guys a warning so that you guys could stay on top of it and then take care of yourself and your family. Be alert. Okay, I'm having a hard time with this going in here. I don't know what happened here. Anyways, well, guys, I would like to thank you so much for being here. We can't stay too long because we have to get up early in the morning tomorrow before the sun. Before the sun rises, we are on the road. I love it, love it. I love when I'm driving around and I see the sunrise. So beautiful. But yep. So I will continue on this. I think the next time you guys are gonna see this, at least I will have the sleeves done and then the body, because I need to add a few more inches, like 4 inches down here. And then I gotta see what kind of collar I'm gonna do, and put the buttons, this part here, and put the buttons and everything. I have lots of buttons, so I don't gotta buy the buttons. But yeah. Well, anyways, guys, take care. Thank you for being here. Don't forget me to forget. If you like this video, give me thumbs up. If you don't like the video, then give me thumbs down. Whichever you want is up to you. And please leave a comment of what you guys are working on for spring. And please take care of yourself and your family. Be careful out there. May the Lord bless you and your family. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. I'm not sure when I'm going to come back, but I do have some tutorials lined up. It's just that I couldn't. I started with one, and I had other ones lined up already. But this whole thing with my daughter and her foot, kind of kept me from my crocheting, my knitting. So yeah, so keep crocheting, keep knitting, keep loving what you guys doing. God bless, take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now. Take care of yourselves. Bye.